Alright guys, today I'm going to talk about a really simple topic. Just the first thing that came to head came to mind again, just trying to keep the videos going. If you want to get good at something, I truly believe anybody can get good at anything. Yeah, your genetics are going to play a role. Your aptitude towards certain things are going to play a role, but generally speaking, I think anybody can get to a fairly decent level on anything. The real differentiator, I guess, between some people and others is the amount of time it takes to get good at something. And generally, the amount of time it takes to get good at something depends on things like your age, okay, how much time every day you spend on it, like how much time in general, and like your study method, right? So of course I recommend, having an optimal study method if at all possible, which maybe in the future I can talk about what I think is kind of optimal as far as studying. And a lot of my previous videos are about that too. But many people want things very quickly, and that's just not how it works. Usually, there is a way to get things you want very quickly when it comes to skills, and that is to do an extraordinary amount of time, spend an extraordinary amount of time in a short period of time, right? With an optimal study method. So that's how you see people that go from no Japanese to passing JLPT N1 in like a year, or no Japanese to being fluent in Japanese in just a couple years, right? Because they spent just more time. In general, they obsessed over what it was. So basically my point with this video is you can achieve anything you want, but if you want to achieve it quickly, if you want extraordinary results, like out of the ordinary results, obviously you're going to have to do something out of the ordinary to achieve it, right? And the problem is most people's motivation to do something out of the ordinary fades very quickly, because at first it's fun, but then it becomes a drag very quickly. And unless you truly enjoy the process of pushing yourself to the absolute limit, I mean, it's not going to happen. So you have to, if you want to push yourself to the limit, you need something you really, at your fundamental core, are interested in, right? If you don't see like the connection to your life and how it's going to change your life and how this is good for your future, it's really hard to put in extraordinary amounts of effort. But yeah, I guess what I want to say is if you want something, either accept the fact that it's going to take a long time with an average amount of effort, or if you want it quicker, you're going to have to put an extraordinary amount of effort for a shorter period of time. But I mean, it's still a long time in general if you think about it, like a year or two. I mean, it's in this whole span of your life, it might not be that long, but in general, a year or two is a long time, especially if that's all you're focusing on. But yeah, the people who rise to the top, the people who get things very quickly, develop skills very quickly, they are obsessive over their skill. And I'm not going to lie to you, it's not for everybody. But yeah, just keep that in mind. If you want extraordinary results, you have to take extraordinary measures towards your goal. Anyways, guys, I'm about to head to work. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Peace.